Everybody, happy Tuesday. Welcome to our Tuesday vlog, I should say. I try to get my head around here, the technical side of things. Anyways, I thought it would be a good idea to talk a little bit about what yoga, mindfulness and relaxation has to do with psychology and why it has a place in modern psychotherapy. And let me start with a quote, really. So one person who has become known in mindfulness once said, if you don't have time for 15 minutes of meditation, you need to meditate for 1 hour. So, and what this really says is we need to rest, and we need to rest frequently, otherwise we burn out and suffer from all sorts of things. Yeah. And the principle of resting is really pretty much we can see this in a lot of activities. So for instance, the heart pumps and then has a rest. So and there's another bump and beat, and there's another rest, and so forth. And that principle keeps the heart going for however long it's gonna be. It's 70 years, 80. It depends, of course. Or when you look at the process of breathing, it's like you inhale, and then there's a short rest before you exhale, and then you exhale, and there's a short rest before you inhale again. So but in terms of yoga, it's very interesting. So I had a chat with an Indian colleague, and she specializes in yoga and meditation and so forth. And she said the blessing of yoga is that you are able to reach the state of calm. And she's teaching that concept, and tries to get that across to her clients using the concept of calm. And I said, hey, look, that sounds pretty much like activating the parasympathetic nervous system. And she said, yeah, bang on. So spot on. And then I thought, wow, that's very interesting, because psychology has incorporated relaxation techniques for decades now. Yeah? Be it progressive muscle relaxation or autogenic training. Whatever it is, psychologists always try to get the patients to relax. Yeah. First of all, relaxation is the antidote to anxiety. So you can't be anxious and relax at the same time, which is an interesting concept. But the more interesting part to me is actually that only in the state of relaxation we have insights, and we can repair the body. And when I think about the lifestyle that most people have these days, yeah, with their busy lives, with busyness being almost an illness in itself, then it's no surprise to me that mindfulness and yoga or Tai Chi has become so popular and incorporated in Western medicine, including psychology. It's just sort of an essential. So, of course, yoga is not sort of a technique or an approach that has been naturally within psychology, but I would call it an essential, and we have to get the essentials right. So essential for me would be diet, sleep, and exercise. Yeah. So the body and the mind are not separated, they're just a unit. So if you look after the body, you look after the mind, and vice versa. And the common presentations like anxiety, depression, and so forth, they really sort of, the symptoms speak or display a huge disconnection of the body from the mind. So like overthinking, ruminating about the past, or worrying about the future, it's just a symptom of disconnection, of not being able to be in the present moment. So whatever you do, whether you want to do a Tai Chi class or a yoga class, and I think yoga is a really good trick, because it relaxes the mind by using the body, which I think is really a fantastic approach. And once you engage in yoga, you will find that it's not entirely easy, but it's actually not exhausting. So you feel refreshed and revitalized after yoga session. And can you ask for more? And you don't need any drugs to do that. So, anyways, so I mean, relaxation doesn't always have a good reputation. It has been called the Panadol of psychology, and I wouldn't be surprised if you find my ideas and immediately tantalizing, but what I'd like to invite you to is to be open to engage in those practices, because they should be, or they can well be part of psychotherapy. It's not the whole solution, of course. That would be too easy, when you just do a couple of yoga sessions each week, and your depression that you've suffered from in years is gone. That's not the case. But you build a foundation, and you build resilience, and you definitely build a better body perception. So, and if that's not reason enough, I don't know, right? So if you want, please check out my website. There's a section under the resource link. It's audio. They're audio files which were done by a fabulous colleague, Mel Huckster from Lismore. You can download them for free. They're entirely self-explanatory. I have used them for years, and I think they're just spot on. So try them out. Try mindfulness of the breath, or the body scan. Mindfulness, mindful standing and walking is also a very nice thing, because we don't always have to meditate or lie down or whatever to be mindful and to practice being in the present moment. We just have to be present in the moment and practice that. You can have a mindfulness shower, for instance, or the famous mindfulness washing the dishes exercise. So there's a lot of things we can do to improve our well-being in everyday life, and I certainly would promote and advocate for yoga and all these kind of things. So I hope that gave you a little insight how yoga and all these approaches are incorporated in contemporary psychotherapy. And if you have a question, just put it into the comment section. Thanks for joining. That's it for today, and I catch you soon. Bye for now.